See, nobody can brag. If you're bragging, you're talking about your rank, about how high you are. Listen, we're all saved by grace and not of yourselves. This grace is not connected to you at all. There's nothing you have done to earn it, and there's nothing you can do to keep it. Mercy is not getting what you deserve. Grace is getting what you don't deserve. See, we don't deserve this grace, but see, least any man should boast. So there's no boasting involved. If you're boasting, if you're at a place where, whoever's leading you is boasting about who they are and how established they are when it comes to the Bible and all that, listen, move around, because we're all saved by grace. Nobody deserves the grace but Jesus. You understand that? Jesus is the only man that walked this earth that knew no sin. Romans 3:23 says, for all have sinned and fallen short. We have all sinned. So this grace, this gift of grace is undeserved, and it's not connected to us. Hope you're getting this. That's very important. I'm going to get into a lot of other teachings, but I have this video, and it's the question is, am I really saved? And it's talking about salvation, and it's explaining that, look, if you're trying to use your righteousness to be saved or to stay saved, there's a good chance that you're not saved, because your righteousness has nothing to do with how free you are and who you are as a believer when it comes to you being a new creation. It's not connected to your righteousness at all. It has to be by grace, not of works, lest any man should boast. There's no work that you can do to be saved or to stay saved. We understand that? So let's get into what is in the box. We just read that it's the gift of God. Now, if it's a gift, you got a gift. Now, what's in the box? That's what we want to know, right? We want to know what's in the box. So the first thing we're going to talk about that's in the box, and this is so radical. This is like, man, this should make you, if you don't really have an appreciation for God, if you grew up in the church and you got tired and burnt out because, your parents made you go to church and, all these different things that happen, and you judge people based on those people and not because of who God is, you probably were not taught, who God really is and his nature and all that. So you know what? This area right here, this will free you when it comes to your relationship with God. I mean, it opens up so much when it comes to intimacy and you being able to thank him the way he deserves to be thanked. So we're talking about peace. And I know the first thing you might be thinking is, oh, peace. And now he's talking about Galatians 5:22, the fruit of the Spirit. No, I'm not talking about 5:22. I'm not talking about the fruit of the Spirit. I'm talking about peace, the peace that God has. Now, God's peace. I'm not talking about you manifesting peace in your life, dealing with people on this earth and, situations and walk in peace. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm talking about God the Father's peace, the peace that he has, listen, towards you. Now, this gift, one of the gifts is peace. Now, if I said that God has it, so how is it a gift for me? Well, the peace that he has is with you. That's the gift. The peace that he has with you. I grew up, man, I remember hearing people say in the church, and my dad and other folks, would say, sit down, when, like, if it's thundering and lightning out.